that down, let's move on to this, shall we? You know, the greatest filmmaker of all time is Steven Spielberg. I mean, it's, of course, that's a subjective opinion, but I think that's one that's very backed up by history and facts. When you look at the career of this guy, the fact that he has done pretty much every single genre you can imagine and smashed it and either won or been nominated for Oscar awards for all of them, he's just the best. When's his next movie coming out? Well, it's coming out in 2026. And what is it? They're not telling us. This comes to us from Variety, who writes the following. Steven Spielberg has lined up his next feature film, which will be released in 2026. Universal Pictures is backing the movie, which will open in theaters on May 15th, 2026. It's unclear, so that's just 2 years. This movie's coming out in 2 years. It's unclear what the Untitled project, which the studio described as a quote-unquote new original event film, is about, though Variety previously reported that Spielberg is working on a UFO story.
Yes.
All right. I'll tell you why this thrills me to no end. First of all, it's Steven Spielberg, right? It's Steven Spielberg, and it's been a beat since he's gone home to sci-fi. Now, his last couple of films, I have adored.
Yep.
The Fabelmans
Excellent.
is an excellent film, which nobody saw.
Oh.
West Side Story, a movie I kind of crapped on before they did it. I'm like, Steven, why are you doing like, was it, we're the Jets? Like, who wants to see West Side Story today? Why are you doing West Side Story? And then West Side Story came out and I saw it and it's freaking amazing. It's so good. And again, nobody saw it. I mean, Steven Spielberg, you know what? I've made all these blockbusters my whole life. I want to just make some movies that are really close to my heart. I don't care if people see them, I guess. And by the way, his Ready Player One, amazing. I love Ready Player One. I never read the book. I just saw the movie and I thought the movie was great. But him going home to the world of E.T., him going home to the world of Close Encounters, him going back into like sci-fi, and the idea of a UFO movie being directed by Steven Spielberg, that is enough to get me legitimately excited. So, I mean, I'll wait to find out for sure if that's what it's going to be, but we'll find out. Anyway, Chris, you heard about this. Spielberg, it's coming out in 2 years. So that means he's going to be rolling cameras here any day now, I suppose. So do you think Variety's right? Is he going back to the UFO stuff? How much longer can he make films? What do you think about this?
He can make films for as long as he freaking wants to. He can do whatever. I love this man. He's great. And I love that he shares that joy with other filmmakers. I love when Steven Spielberg walks up to other people and is like, I love that movie you did. I love this thing.
Oh, yeah, who did he just do that to again?
Ryan Gosling.
That's right. He went to Ryan Gosling. He loved Fall Guy. That's right.
And you know, sci-fi, he's the best at, right? E.T., Close Encounters, Minority Report. He's done so many incredible films that I love him getting back to this. AI, oh my gosh, there's another movie that makes me cry all the time.
yeah.
Oh my
That
gosh.
one.
On the other hand, I really want a Tintin sequel, and I'm so frustrated. I know it's just me. It's just me and Andy Serkis who want this, but I really want him to make that movie too. But if he goes back to that, I love it.
You know they're making a Tintin game, right? So you can look forward to that at least.
They are making a Tintin game?
Yeah. It's on pre-order right now. I believe it's on the Switch, so I'm gonna actually try to get it.
Well, see, the interesting thing about Tintin was that for those of you who don't remember this, I'm sure a lot of you do, but for those of you who don't, so Steven Spielberg and Peter Jackson, they got together and said, we love Tintin. So let's make a couple of Tintin movies where I'll produce the first one and you direct the first one. Then on the second one, you produce it and I'll direct it. And then the third one, right? They were going to do this. And then they made the first Tintin and people seemed to really like it.
Yeah.
But Never have we heard it spoken of again. They've never gone back to it. His agent says, oh, yeah, they're still looking at that, but I doubt it's ever going to happen at this point.
Oh, I just want to be clear. The game is called Tintin Reporter Cigars of the Pharaoh.
I'm literally watching the trailer right now.
That is such a great title. I have no idea what that means, but that is such a great title.
It's precious, and I will give them all my money.
Honestly, if Spielberg comes out and says, hey, it's going to be an alien movie, but he's going to be stuck at an airport.
Oh my God.
Terminal.
Stop trying to make the Terminal happen.
2. You see, that's how good he is.
It's not happening.
That's how good he is. Even the movie you hate, I love. I mean, I'm welcome to anything Steven Spielberg, especially if it goes into the alien space
alien
UFO.
Who's trapped in an airport terminal.
If they announced, is it for sure it's going to be an alien movie? Because I'm
no. Variety's saying it's going to be based on a UFO movie, but there's been nothing else that's confirmed that.
I love Close Encounters. I love his
Close Encounters, so good.
And the Fablemans. I cannot wait for whatever he's gonna. As long as it's not a musical. I'm sorry, I'm just not a musical guy.
Marcus Y is giving us a title. He's saying it should be called Terminal 2 Space Airport. So there you go.
There you go.
You're disappointing me, man. That's 2 in a row, man.
All right. Guys, we want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Liquid IV. You know, it seems like summer's just designed to make us thirsty, whether it's camping, hiking, playing sports, and staying hydrated is the key to making the most of every moment. Because summer requires extraordinary hydration that's built for everyday dehydrating moments. Liquid IV hydrates you with benefits like electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients. With 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink, plus 8 vitamins and nutrients in a single stick, it's clearly why Liquid IV is the #1 powdered hydration brand in America. It has 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink. Just tear, pour, and live more. Just 1 stick plus 16 ounces of water hydrates better than water alone. With 8 vitamins and nutrients, non-GMO and free from gluten, dairy, and soy. There's no artificial colors or sweeteners, and it's got 4 delicious sugar-free flavors: white peach, green grape, raspberry melon, and lemon lime. So turn your ordinary water into extraordinary hydration with Liquid IV. Get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use the code CAMPEA at checkout. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code CAMPEA at liquidiv.com. Guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? His next movie is coming out just 2 years from now in 2026. Only thing we've got so far is a report from Variety saying it's a UFO movie. I'm stoked for it because it's the greatest of all time. But whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.